All right, just proud of our effort, and I think I got a lot of respect for VCU. I think they got some really good players, especially Sarah Tibiasu. Man, I think she took a lot of our attention, and she still got 13. But I thought we did a phenomenal job on her overall. She has 13 points on 18 shots, and I felt like we were in her quite a bit. So a lot of respect for her and what Coach Beth O'Boyle does there, and I think it's a really good win for us, really good team win. And I thought, again, we're learning who we are, but every game I feel a little bit closer to feeling that out.
Susha plays 13 minutes. You get obviously good minutes from Anna, from Ashante. First, I guess, is Susha good? Or was this just kind of how you wanted to play today? Do you get her some rest? Do you just go with the hot hand?
No, yeah. I mean, that's really what it was. She is good, for the record. I thought she got off to a great start. I think she had 6 points in the first 5 minutes, right? And then Anna came in, and really Anna's a better post defender. So my plan against somebody like 22, right? Easy, AZ. So my plan was to use Anna when 22 was in and use Susha when 35 or 34 came in. And so it didn't work out like that. Anna got in foul trouble. I had to go back. I used Makai a little bit. So it got my plan. Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth, right? Mike Tyson said that. But no, she's fine. And I think Susha needs to play to really find a rhythm. And I thought for her, the stint she had, it became choppy. Right, I thought even the third quarter when she first got back out there, they were like kind of pressing. It was like a full court non-trap, and it threw us out of my play rhythm. And so it's hard for me to get the ball to Susha if I can't call the plays that I'm looking for. And so then she came back in, made a defensive mistake, and it was one of those ones like Anna's playing really well. Anna, get back in there. So she's fine though, and she will be fine. But, yeah, I mean, it's a little bit under her average. I mean, she should be – I was hoping to have her and Anna together, and she should be a little bit over 20, 25 type area.
I don't like to get into, the trap of, always comparing previous teams and previous players and everything. But
oh, here we go.
Where you get, Peyton, where she's now giving you 19 points and hitting 1-3. She wouldn't have really done that past. She picked up a lot of that slack and doing other things. Yeah. And, Carol only ended up hitting one today, but it's almost like she's kind of taken on that Peyton role a little bit here in the last couple of games where she'll come in and you can run something for her, get that look. And are you you talk about getting to know this team. Are you seeing people kind of find their roles now?
Yeah, right, a little bit. We're certainly not arrived. But I totally agree with you. Peyton to me came in, and the way we had to coach her was like almost she had to be just a shooter. And now we spent all summer making her more than just a shooter. And I'm just impressed with her because I think she is. And the one I really wanted was when she pulled it back on the big and she went off the dribble and shot that deep three. I thought that was going to seal the game and take the roof off the house. But she'll get that one. But, yeah, she's so versatile. It's hard to guard her, right? Are you going to guard her with a guard? We can post her up a little bit, right? Or are you going to guard her with a post, and now we're running her off a screen. She can do some stuff with the ball in her hands. So I'm pleased with her progression, and I just want her to stay confident no matter what. And then Carol, man, I thought Carol played a great game. And, I know 1 for 4, right? But 3 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, no turnovers, really good defense. She's just growing on me more and more, for me, like with my trust level, right? And so it's hard, right, for her, right, with a short sample size, right, of just preseason. I joke with her all the time. She's old, right? So she's not out there running around like crazy for 2.5 hours of practice in October, right? She's understanding and conserving her body and taking care of her body. And so I think she's been really good in games. And, I hope that continues because her experience is really valuable. And it is a good little 1-2 punch with Peyton.
You were talking last game about how there were a couple of defensive lapses that you weren't impressed by. What kind of progress did you see in this game on that end?
Yeah, overall, really good. I thought if there's one thing I'm picking at, I thought we put them on the free throw line too much, right? But we were very, very locked into the game plan we wanted to administer, which was like really not letting Zero Tibiasu come off of any ball screen and see any light of day, like at all. And we did that with Asari as well, but really focused on Tibiasu. And I thought we did that part really well. Of course, you make some mistakes, and I don't mind mistakes in games in general, but progress of really understanding a game plan, really focusing on that and executing that, yeah, we did that part very well. But, there's a couple of things. I thought our transition defense first half wasn't great. I thought for the whole game wasn't great. But overall, yeah, I thought we made some progress.
What did you learn about this team overall today?
Nice Perry. Got me on that one. No, just it's a different way of winning. When I woke up this morning, I thought we were going to win, but I didn't know how. I still don't know how we're going to win. Right? Like you tell me Susha plays 13 minutes and has 7 points. I'm like, okay, what else happened? How did we win? Now, P, 19, great. Jamia, 15, awesome. But like, I thought Anna 12 and 8, 6 to 7 shooting, awesome. I mean, so I learned a little bit about us today that Anna can be used in that fashion, right? I thought Ashanti Barnes got a little bit of confidence going today, which we're going to need. And we worked a lot. We had a close scrimmage, and we worked a lot on breaking a press and dealing with traps and dealing with pressure, stuff like that. And so I had this team with a minute to go. I had no timeouts left, right? So it's 52 seconds or whatever. No, I got no timeouts, and they're trapping us. So I learned that we can deal with that adversity and not hit the panic button and totally hand the ball to the other team a couple times, right? So that's a bad feeling, by the way. I don't want to do that ever again. But it was good. It was a good test of adversity for us.
Because before you head to Mexico, I know you don't look too far ahead, but what do you know about the teams down there? And
honestly, man, and I wish I could tell you just their names, really. Michigan State, Big Ten, right? I know we really, really wanted a guard on their team, but that's really my extent. Montana, I've just been watching scores. Michigan State put up 105 on somebody the other day, and I've been watching Montana State. But that's I've watched no game film of any of them. So I wish I could give you a little bit more, but I'm looking forward to it. It's I've been there a couple of times, and it's cool the men's team's going, so we can support them out there. I just love watching live basketball and watching people coach. I think it's one of the coolest things. So I don't get to do that very often in my job, but I'm looking forward to it. I know they're both good. I think I don't know how good, but I know they're both good.
As we've learned, there's rules about going to watch those games live. Has there been any further communication about Heaven with the NCAA? Do you know anything else?
Not yet, man. I mean, has there been a little bit? Yeah, but not. We're not settled on the decision yet. So we're waiting. Good. Thank y'all. Happy Thanksgiving. Turkey Day.